is your girl Jam. You're right here on Jammin in the corner, right here on RWR Live 365. Good morning. We've been rocking all morning. This is a no drama Saturday. My auntie Mary, she is my auntie. Don't do that, Gail. She is my auntie from my other them side. Anyway, the point is, she gonna come on the show one day. Just keep on thinking about it. Hallelujah. You gotta manifest that thing. Get my auntie Mary in here. So shout out to my auntie Betty. It is her birthday. So happy birthday to you. So we have my girl in the building. Her name is Coach Q. But I call her. Can I call you your real name? Nope.
Not my government.
Not my government name.
Just Quill is good.
Just Quill. Okay, I can't hear her.
Quill is good.
I can't hear her.
Okay.
So, okay, Quill. Quill. So, good morning, first of all.
Good morning. I am so excited, so honored to be here. I'm so proud of you.
Woo!
All up in your lane.
Yes. Right here in the corner. Yes. So, baby girl, we met each other doing football.
We go back like NEP Wildcats, don't we? We go back.
Back. Now our kids are grown.
My son just went to prom, junior prom.
You okay?
I almost fainted.
I know you did.
A couple times.
Let's see. Let's ask her if she all right. You okay?
I'm making it today because
Gotcha.
I'm with you and your energy is infectious. I'm so glad to be here. My first interview, and it had to be with Jam.
Absolutely. You heard it. Oh, you heard it right here on RWI Live, right here. You heard what she said. So let's talk about the Little Brown Charm School.
Let's talk about it.
Tell me about it. I can read it, but I like to hear your version.
The Little Brown Charm School, like as you mentioned, I'm a mother to two. But the Little Brown Charm School is my baby. It's my other baby. It's the birth of a vision. Mm-hmm. A vision that came to me later, but the purpose was already put inside me.
Absolutely.
Within the last little bit over a year, it has just sprouted and become what I thought it might have been 3-4 years from now. And it was just time. It's a charm school. You know, when people think of charm school, they think about a traditional charm school. This is where your fork goes. This is where your plate goes. And I do a little bit of that too. But I focus more so on the actual definition of charm. You know, the definition of charm?
Let's hear it.
To be alluring.
Oh.
To attract, have charisma. So it's both. It's two parts. I believe in etiquette. There's still a place, even though we're in a world where people want to get away from anything traditional, there's still a place. And it's good to know it and not need it than need it and not know it.
Absolutely.
But the other part of charm, I believe it is one of the most important details of femininity.
Yes.
You should be alluring. That's my own personal opinion. Now, whatever that means for you, it's still such a big part of divine femininity. Absolutely. So the Little Brown Charm School, yes, there's a traditional take, but it's more of a modern twist on it. My own vision of it.
Okay. I like that. So you said that. So how long has this been? Because you have one daughter and you have one son. Yes. So when I ask people, it's crazy because I guess when you think about the boys, there's not enough stuff for boys to me. Because I have all boys, so I'm real. Yeah, I'm real about that. That's why I love.
What do you mean, like activities or?
No. They got plenty of activities. That's their problem. They got activities. That ain't the problem. They gonna be active because they boys.
They keep us busy.
They don't it.
What do you mean? So?
But like this charm school for girls, like etiquette for boys. Keep your goddamn pants up. That is not.
Oh, they gonna come for you like they came for Monique in their bonnet. Be careful,
girl. I know, right?
People want to do what they want to do, but I agree with you. And I had a conversation. I'm always, because I have both genders. Mm-hmm. That gives me insight into look at things that I talk about from both perspectives.
Correct.
So I speak as much as I can to the male side of it, and I feel pretty good about it because I have a lot of male mentors and men around me in certain spaces. But I ask that same question, and one of those male mentors asked me, when you go home, I forgot what we were talking about. He said, when you go home to your son, when you go home and talk to your son, ask him who his mentors are then. If you don't know, if, like you're saying, if you don't know if there's any programs, ask him where he pulls them from.
Right.
You wouldn't know because you're not a man and you're not his father. They're always making sure that I know that I ain't his father. I'm like, I'm all woman. I know that.
Come on now. Come on.
But okay. But when I got home, I asked him, and he was just telling me there's a network. So maybe it's not official,
right?
But his coaches, his teachers, his father, his grandfather. But to your point, I agree. There should be something like this, but I don't know. It's not my job. I'm a woman, but I agree. There's a call to action there.
It is definitely a call to action. And
do you see that in your church though? Do they do that in your church, the churches that you visit? And I ask because I know you be at the church.
Hallelujah. But yes, I have. I know different places, different churches that I say you need to focus on the young men, but we say the youth of the church, the youth. Yeah, but we need to have a whole come here, gentlemen club. That's what we should have, a gentleman's club. And let me tell you, I thought about having a gentleman's club, not running it, but I mean opening one up and just have men to run it.
I think it's a great idea.
Right. So I will say that.
I'll say sometimes the vision is birthed from the woman, sure.
I know.
Absolutely.
Come on, let's preach here. Come on, Gail,
but you have the vision.
You boiling over.
And we always birth the vision. And a man needs a woman to push him to purpose sometimes. So you may have just stumbled upon something.
So shout out to all of my men. Also, I'm having Men's Month here in June. It's nothing but men. We're gonna have a men overload, Gail.
Oh, girl, I'm single. So June. You got headshots,
baby?
Or
we go.
I mean,
right.
We won't be swiping to the left or the right. Oh, bless it today.
Yeah.
This not
you
the
make the rules.
Committee.
You make
Wait
the
a minute. Only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have men. We're gonna have them coming here. I want to hear what men have to say about things that I know as a woman. I want to hear some stuff from a man. I want to hear what you're saying.
Their perspective.
Yeah, I want to hear your mind. I want to hear what you're talking about. And I hope a man is listening. We do need a gentleman's club for these young men. And I see and I hear everybody, young kings, young this, they leaders and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes these young boys can have their fathers in their life, but they're not influential to them. Ooh. They still not pulling it.
Ooh, and their fathers and not even their fathers, their parents are only able to pull from their capacity.
Absolutely.
So there's still a need for, you never know what perspective someone else can offer.
Yes.
And I believe that even with the Little Brown Charm School, I only know what I know, but I surround myself with people with so much intelligence and wisdom
Correct.
When you talk to me, when you hear me speaking,
right.
I'm just the face. I say it all the time, and my podcast is coming. You're gonna have to stop by.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to have you over there.
Oh, baby, you heard it. Jammin in the corner is going.
You got to come on down to Atlanta.
And I was just planning the trip. Yes, I got to.
But on my podcast, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead. I want to hear. Let's talk about. Hold on. Let's just hold yourself, because we got to go to a commercial, or we got to go to a song. We got to go to something because Gail, she about to bust. Right. So we got Mary J, baby, all up and through the building, because this is No More Drama Saturday. I got my girl with me, Coach Q, all up in the building. This is Jam with Jammin in the Corner right here on RWR Live 365. It's the Radio Reimagine. Al.
I'm so proud of you.
You said,
and where's the paper? And you ain't even got the
it's right here.
You ain't even got the paper.
I said, don't do that. That's why I said this up here. Don't do that. We don't have this. So, did you check this stuff?
My very first radio interview.
So tired. Broken heart again. Another lesson
y'all. It is your girl Jam right here on Jammin in the corner, right here on RWR Live 365. It's the radio reimagined. And we got your girl Coach Q in the building.
Hello.
She has the Little Brown Charm School. We just came off with Mary J. No More Drama. And I'm going to play it again before we leave. I'm just sick of the shenanigans. Me and Gail been rocking this thing today, baby. No More Drama Saturday. So if you got drama going on, you need to drop it off. Mary said, no more demons. Get out of my face. So that's what we are. So get them out of your face. Okay, anyway. The Little Brown Charm School. Your guide to femininity and beyond. Did I say that right? Femininity.
You did.
I broke it down though.
Enunciation.
It's the pronunciation.
Love
Hello,
it.
somebody learned that in my acting stuff. Anyway. So I want you guys to go and log on to you got a lot of followers on TikTok, but you have a lot of followers on Facebook, and your IG is lit.
I am very blessed.
Absolutely, because I follow all of them.
Thank
So
you.
I see her everywhere.
Thank you.
I'll be like, girl, you was doing that. So what is your links?
You can find me across all platforms as the Little Brown Charm School, with the exception of TikTok. It's just Little Brown Charm School, and I'll pop right up. But I do have a standalone website. Stop by. It's being rebuilt, but thelittlebrownCharmSchool.com.
That baby, you can't get no. If you don't find it, that's on you. One more time, the little charm. Say it again.
The Little Brown Charm School.
.com. That's it. Ain't no slash, come back,
Very
slide in, come back around. .com. Period. You ain't got that. I don't know what's wrong with you. Even I remember that, and I don't remember nothing. Thank you, Gail. I don't need your ex. I don't need your amen. Hello, somebody. Woo, child, baby. Your friends will let you know. And this one right here, she.
Thank you for being a friend.
Girl, that's her. That's she'd be like, we finna go to a commercial, come out and tell you so.
Don't you do that.
Right, don't do, listen, you
No
said this,
more.
don't say that no more. She the bishop of comedy. The best engineer this side of America, baby. So, you also was telling me about your podcast to be, because it's not up yet, right?
Not yet. There's only one video on YouTube right now, but yes, it's just another part of the Little Brown Charm School. The purpose is the same. The package just changes because I'm trying to reach however you take medicine. If it's a pill, if it's a liquid, if you need a podcast, if you need a reel, I got your medicine. Baby, I'm trying to reach you.
That's a preach. Okay, so I have a question. I have questions on RWR's Facebook.
Oh, nice.
I know.
Don't get too personal, girl.
Okay. What motivated you to start the Little Brown Charm School?
Oh, that's a good question. I explained a little bit in the beginning about the Little Brown Charm School, but let me make sure I articulate exactly what it is. It's a platform
articulation for me. Come on with it. Here we go.
It's a platform for services for self-development. So I'm a professional life coach, and I specialize in femininity, dating, and modern etiquette. So the overall umbrella is I'm a life coach.
Okay.
And I offer different, like I said, it's the same purpose, different packages.
Have an umbrella.
But the umbrella of it all. But what brought me here is life. Mm-hmm. Life gave me so many. Life coached me. Okay.
Come on now.
From
you got your PhD in it.
Girl.
Come on.
Times
with it.
two. Mastered it. I share a little bit on my first episode of my podcast, my first video about my background. Basically, and before I say this, I don't want anybody feeling sorry for me. Ooh. Before I share, and if it get too heavy, I got my friend back here to keep it light. But I have to be authentic in the birth of this vision.
Yes.
I represent the motherless daughter.
Okay.
So there was a lot of adversity in my youth. My parents had their own demons, and my mom suffered from substance abuse. My dad was not around a lot, and my three sisters and I, we moved around a lot. There was no stability from one day to the next, and I'm not going to get too deep with it. I'm sure you can imagine what. So there was a lot of abuse, emotion. It was a lot. So we all had to learn how to navigate life without a consistent mother figure around. And that is very difficult to do. But because I had to do that, I learned emotional intelligence very young.
Wow. Wow.
I had no choice. I was never really in a safe place. I had to watch everybody around me, protect myself. So I learned what a lot of people learn later in life. Life gave that to me very early.
God gave you discernment.
Absolutely, very early. And
I knew someone was gonna get you to say something. Come on with it. I'm so glad you're talking. Go ahead.
Okay, I
She
love
about to
the
bust.
energy.
Yeah, she about to bust.
But one of the things another part of that is, with all the adversity came so much knowledge. I'm a younger one. I ain't no young woman no more, girl. I'm a young woman, but people say I have an old soul because I've lived a life, a full life. One of the other things I discovered, y'all, and this is like really where it came from, common sense was only common depending on which couch we were sitting on. So there is no such thing as common sense. I learned that because
That's deep.
when we were staying with maybe a cousin over in Alabama for a month before we got, those rules were different. Those personalities were different. I had to learn, and that's a part of where charm comes from. I had to learn how to be accepted in these people so they don't get sick of me.
Right.
I had to learn what it takes to be in that room. And then if we moved here with an auntie in Tallahassee, that was completely different.
Correct.
I got so many lessons on how to be and how to know. Life brought me here, and I focus on common sense is not common. I think in my adulthood it carried out. I think about the first time I had to wear a bra, and how I didn't know it was time. I had don't get me wrong, there were aunties around living their lives, raising their children, but I didn't have nobody knew where we were all the time in our journey. But I remember playing outside with the neighbor, and I shared this on my video. But playing outside with the neighbor's kid, and we had a lady. Her name was Miss Louise, and Miss Louise said anything that came to her mind. But we loved her. That was Miss Louise, and I was out playing, having a good time, and she called me over here, Quilla. This is exactly what she said. Quilla, get over here. Now you know you need a bra on. And I was like, do I? For her, she's thinking I'm going against the grain. But I didn't know it was time for a bra. And that's people assume that this knowledge is coming. And the last part of it is, I know it's a long answer.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
But the last part of it is, I felt embarrassed. I was embarrassed, and that stayed with me. And there's, even as I grew and found myself in rooms, because I always been a hungry girl. I need to know more. I found myself in rooms where nobody prepared me for. And I was embarrassed. So I experienced that same embarrassment every couch. Every time it was time to go to that next level of, now it's time for my cycle. I don't know when to do what. And I thought about it. There are a lot of motherless daughters out here, and they're embarrassed. Because how dare I, especially in the age of information, you don't know what you don't know. I want to say that, and it's okay to not know. And I know that a lot of people won't go and ask for help because they are embarrassed. So life brought me here. It showed me that there is a motherless daughter. I was talking to my friend on the way here. Motherless daughter does not mean your mom was not there, like you were saying about sons whose dad were not. But I discovered since launching the Little Brown Charm School, all the inboxes I get from the beautiful women around the world who connect with me is some of their mothers were there, but maybe they chose the boyfriend over them.
Yep, that happens. Way more than we announce. It happens.
It is very, and I can't imagine that pain. At least my mom was absent. And then also, maybe they had the mother had the daughter very young, so she's too busy trying to live what she missed.
Come on now.
So she's not nurturing that daughter. That's a motherless daughter.
Ooh, have mercy. Wow.
So the Little Brown Charm School came from that little vision. And my first tagline, I'm still working on it. I was like, what if a little girl who overcame adversity and is still overcoming adversity, took all the things she had to learn in life because nobody taught her, and gave them to the other little girls who are experiencing that and don't know how to put a voice to it.
Yes, Lord.
That's where it came from.
Yes, Lord. Woo! Shit.
Was it light? It wasn't too heavy, was it? I gotta
not.
be real. I gotta be real about it.
I need some tissue or something.
No, don't you cry for me, girl.
Jesus.
I'm doing great.
That's right.
I'm living my
But you know
purpose.
what? The thing is, what you just said is so needed, and it's so not shared as you just shared it. Hearing a motherless child say that, I'm a motherless child, but you scared to say it in a vicinity, or because you, like you say, you're embarrassed. People gonna look at it like, oh, and that's the first thing we do. Oh, you know her mama just died, or her mama died, or her mama left and went and got on drugs, left her and the kids. First thing we do is, oh,
yeah.
So we want to feel sorry for them.
I agree. And sometimes there's a space when that's needed. But you can't, if you keep somebody in that space, they'll get comfortable. You're doing them a disservice.
Correct.
Well, thank God you're still here. And now, you know, some of the biggest lessons, I say, I'm a great mother. I want to be better, but I can say this with full confidence.
Amen.
I'm a great mother.
Yes, you are.
Because of what I didn't have. I know what is needed. I know when to lean in. And it took me a while. I'm a great mother now because being a motherless daughter, I was in that whole mindset of I got to give them everything I didn't have. Child, them children got so spoiled.
Yep.
My 8-year-old's asking when she was getting her nails done. If you don't get out my face. So I learned to pull back. Sometimes we want to give, whether your father was not there, your mother was, we want to give them what we didn't have. But somebody said to me, you are who you are because of despite of what you went through, because of what you went through. Don't ever discount that. So
Right. Woo! We are gonna go to something. I don't know, a commercial song. What we got?
We gonna be
Good
light.
God Almighty! I need to fan this air on, but my God. Oh, I feel a service, a church. I need to give you an offering.
No, girl.
You all in there for real.
Every being here is
Oh, yes, baby. Here we go. We're going out to Mary J. Real Love. When we come back, you'll have your inspirational moment. Right here on RWR Live 365. It's the radio reimagined. Ow.
You doing the thing, girl.
No, she said right because I'm saying what I'm supposed to be saying. That's why yeah, and
I'll be listening. Look, I put the microphone back
back on, you should.
Sorry. But the truth is, after my mother died, family members passed us around for the Social Security check. Let me keep Gail for a few minutes. I need to get caught up on my car note. Let me keep Gail for a couple of minutes. I'm trying to get so-and-so registered for such, and I need this much money. Let me keep Gail for a little while. And they act like I couldn't hear.
Because you were
My
young.
mother was the registered nurse back in a time where RNs and black women weren't necessarily the popular thing. she went through just because of that, and now she gone, and you gonna benefit off of that. And I'm wearing the same pair of shoes to school for a whole year, and your children wearing cross colors.
I wish you would say that. I cannot say that. 'Cause my people still watch me.
My
But
people
we
still
called
watch me.
ourselves. We used to call ourselves the check. Me and my sisters, we said we're the check.
And I knew I was. It's sick. Literally. Ain't but one of them aunts living. I love you, Auntie Becca.
I mean, we did it. We did it. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about that part.
Oh, listen. But it's real.
It is very, and it needs to be said.
And I'm telling
She
you,
got some stuff that me and her have discussed that she can't say until something I hear it. She said that.
I'm waiting on the day.
I wish you would have said that on the. I wish they could have heard that. That's a really big part of it.
Yeah.
Because I had to hear from that. I have to look. Wait, you got me alive right there.
Yeah.
You have to look at those people and forgive them
Yes.
and love them.
And people need to hear that.
The first time that I called people and
have to
said
forgive.
that, I want to let you know I forgive you. I want to let you know that whatever assignment you had against me, it didn't work.
Oh,
I'm glad that you're still here so I can let you know I don't hold that against you. You are to try to keep me from being who God desired for me to be. But I survived the
I
incident.
needed that. I needed
Because what I didn't know at the time, but it was intrinsic in me, was that no weapon formed against me could prosper. I just didn't know
that. We
it.
finna.
It was
Yes.
in me, and I was living it and didn't know what I was living. All I knew was I'm gonna make it no matter what.
Ooh.
All I knew was nothing you can do is gonna keep me and hold me down. I knew those things. I just didn't know the basis of them. Now, once I learned, greater is He that lives in me than he that is in the world. Once I learned no weapon and every tongue, because it ain't just the weapons, you got to get the tongues too.
Get us live again. You got me like, hold on, I'm fixing
live.
Ooh, get us live. They need to hear it. They need to hear it. Because
My whole
it's real.
stomach woke now.
When you realize why you went through.
Oh yeah.
When you realize you feel so powerful and think you were 11 years old.
Yeah.
And survived.
I was 11 and had discernment. When you said you figured out who people, I walked in a house and said, this lady is clinically depressed. I was 11. How the hell did I know that?
You put that registered nurse there where
registered
you
nurse.
put real names
mama
on it.
Yeah.
Look, girl.
I walked in the house at 11 years old and looked at a lady and said, my stepmama is clinically depressed. And I cleaned the house for 72 hours because I had never been in something in that condition before.
Oh my God.
But I had never been in a house that looked like that. And I couldn't sleep. I cleaned for 72 hours to be able to lay down. And I knew something was wrong with her. And I never held it against her because I knew something was wrong with
And
that
guess
lady.
what? She appreciates you because she couldn't sleep neither. That's why she's not
Girl, yeah.
Hello, somebody. It's
What
just
is wrong?
help for the help. It's the help for the help. Y'all ain't seen the movie The Help. It's the help for the help. Come on with it.
You can put
But
that
but
on
but real, because at the end of the day, by the time I took 17 garbage bags and put them on the corner, the neighbors were talking to me. We have never seen garbage come out of there before. We've never seen a trash can outside before. Who are you? Where did you come from? And that was the neighbors.
That's horrible.
You knew at 11 what people, the neighbors didn't know.
I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. And I mean, and it was, and I'm talking about, and I knew it. I wasn't guessing at it or nothing. It was so real inside of me. I felt sorry for it.
Absolutely.
The help for
That's
the
that
help.
discernment that you can't be taught.
No,
You can't
No.
buy it.
no.
Only life experience.
When you
put
were
it in
talking
you.
about the things that come along with being moved from home to home, I got so tired of pedophiles and abusers telling me how much I look like my mama. I used to lay razors up against my face to cut my face just so I wouldn't look like her no more. But God never let me do it. I would hear how precious I was. I would hear how special I was out of the air. Ooh, I'm 11 and going crazy. The light bulb talking to me, I'm special.
Wow.
It took years for me to figure out that was the Holy Ghost speaking to me and keeping me from harming myself. Because all I was going to be was just ugly and abused. We were still gonna have it.
Why are you not on the thing? Like, this a whole podcast.
She got her own podcast.
Please,
It's called Talk About.
Talk about it Tuesdays. I do holistic medicine, like black seed oil, thyme leaves, mullein leaves, things like that.
You talk about
I had to find
natural
I had to find
remedies
natural
to-
ways. A natural relief for cough is the thyme leaf. Just boil a thyme leaf for 10 minutes. Let it sit for 3 minutes and then drink the tea.
You find out this Mrs. Dr. Seeley.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay.
Right here.
It's Mrs. Dr. Seeley.
And he is definitely who inspired me. He is definitely who got me away from a whole lot of pills and things like that. Yeah. I thought broccoli was delicious until I found out it was just a root. I was like, oh, I'm eating roots. With cheese on it. I've been putting cheese on the root.
And don't even get into cheese.
No health benefit to it
At all.
No.
But let me ready. It's the inspirational moment, so I need a church song after. Something that's, then Q gonna take us out.
What are we gonna do for church?
Hold on. 9:50,
Blessed.
We blessed.
You want to do Karen Clark or Jill Scott Blessed?
Karen Clark. Hey, y'all. This is your girl, Jam with Jammin in the corner. This is your inspirational moment. So we have been talking all morning about no more drama. No more drama in your life. No more drama in your space. Your space is your peace. You can't let anyone come in and take that away from you. So know who you are. Know your worth. Know that you have to protect yourself no matter what. It's just like a gunfight. You bring a gun to a gunfight. You bring a knife to a knife fight. You bring your fist when you just fighting. So this is your life. So you need to bring your gun, your knife, and your fist, and your prayers and your heart, because God is a keeper, and he will keep you no matter where you are. He will come for you, and he will come and get you. As my guest has already said, in a young time in her life, in her young spirit, God has always showed himself up in her life. So he will do the exact same thing for you. So just trust yourself. No more drama. Keep the peace. Let it rain on you like never before. Peace is a great thing to have. I mean, it passes all understanding, as the Bible says. So therefore, keep that. Trust it. Manifest it. Let it harbor in your spirit daily, hourly, minutely. Every second, let it be what it is for you. So this is your motivational moment right here on Jammin in the Corner. We're going to let Karen Clark tell us a little something about it. Right here on RWR Live 365. It's the Radio Reimagined. It's your girl, Jam Al. So, we got about...
Yeah, the next one. Not gonna play the next one.
No, I'm not going to play all of this.
Okay, you're gonna switch this out.
Because she's going to say...
In the how to contact us with the
Right. That's going to
Do
be
you have quick question? Do you have like open continual registration? Do you have set time for registration?
So, I haven't...
Don't tell them.
Oh, tell them, Mike.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing yet.
Okay.
So you just have a regular
Right now, it's just a project. The classes haven't opened yet.
Okay, you ready? Let's go. Hey, y'all. It is your girl, Jam, right here on Jammin in the Corner, right here on RWR Live 365. We have had an awesome morning this morning, even though it was early. Me and Gail, she led off with the dragon, and I just added to it. We have been jamming with Mary J this morning because she has said no more drama. So we named this segment No More Drama Saturday. Then we got my girl Q. She came all the way through coaching, talking about the Little Brown Charm School. And So if you have not, I'm gonna put her links in the comments for you guys. But she is gonna end us, and I want to tell you guys, say it personally, publicly. Thank you so much for stopping in with us here at Jammin in the Corner. And I want you to tell them how they can get in contact with you. I need you to call out your links, and then that will be Jammin in the Corner time. So you go ahead and do your thing.
Thank you. You guys can find me across all platforms as the Little Brown Charm School. That's on Facebook and Instagram. The only exception is TikTok. Just look up Little Brown Charm School. You can also visit my website at www.thelittlebrowncharmschool.com.
Yes. Gail dropped. That wasn't me this time. Usually it's me. I'm gonna not let her go without it. Gail did it this time. Whatever she dropped.
Everything.
Gail, do you have anything to say?
I have really enjoyed the interview.
Yes.
With Coach Q.
Yes.
Yeah, she definitely brought up all my childhood stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because you was about to bust when she was talking.
Oh, yeah.
I said, oh, she
Yeah,
was say
yeah.
something. I thought
And
you was going to
nothing
join
like-
in and say something.
Yeah, but it was nothing like seeing myself, the next generation, still surviving.
Oh my gosh,
Love
that is
it.
such an honor.
Yes.
Such an
Still
honor.
surviving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. Right here on Jammin in the Corner, I think. Gail done took over my show. She done went from Jammin in the Corner to talk about it. She on Tuesdays. I just want to let y'all know that. She ain't on Saturday. God almighty. She on Tuesday. God almighty. You got to get your own guest, Gail. God. She done took my guest over. They done had a whole conversation. Me. And then, oh yeah, we're going to give a shout out to the girl in the corner. She ain't said nothing.
I'm talking about quiet as a mouse,
As
baby.
a whole mouse in the church.
I thought I'd be quiet.
Yeah,
No,
no.
sis got me beat.
She got you beat because she
Yeah.
cuddled and
Yeah,
quiet.
and she laughing quiet. Now you good when you can laugh quiet. She is definitely in the peep zone.
She made it very well known. Do not put her in the camera.
Yeah,
And you can't even see on the live.
she hot.
I ain't gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna let it stay. Oh, bless it. So we gotta make room, baby, because the Sugar Shack is coming up next. They do not play about their time. They will come in and stop me at any given moment. I'm surprised they ain't came on yet. They said we're gonna let her have her 4 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah, Sugar Shack, baby. You got to be here to hit it. You got to listen to Sugar Shack. They don't play. They don't. Yeah. Okay. So we just want to say thank you for jamming with us on Jammin in the Corner on our new time from 8 till 10. Gail was here on time, and I was too. Look at God. We didn't stay out too late last night. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
I think that's what it was. Okay, so we want you to tune in to us next week right here on RWR Live 365. It is your radio reimagined. Make sure you trust yourself. Always make sure you trust yourself. Pay attention to your surroundings. God will come and get you wherever you are. So that is it. We'll see you next week. And anything else, Gail? Am I missing anything?
No, ma'am.
Oh, one more thing, Q. What is your favorite color?
Brown.
Of course. What was I thinking?
Absolutely brown. I'm chocolate girl. I'm a
Damn.
chocolate girl.
Brown. You heard the Little Brown Charm School. Duh, Jamaica. Okay, so we're out of here. And it is your girl Jam right here on Jammin in the Corner, RWR Live 365. Right here with Misunderstood. She is the bishop of comedy. Ow. And we are out. Ow.
I was going, how long have you been doing this? But this?